Hello people, my name is Ferdy, and in this tutorial we will create a header as the one from the website apple.com. So over here I scroll down, and what you can see in a blurry way through the background. And we're going to do the same thing using WordPress and a free theme. I will use the Bloxy theme, it's my favorite free theme. You can use your own theme as long as you have access to custom CSS. So we're going to create exactly something like this, and I will walk you through the whole process. So I go to my own website and did some preparations, otherwise the tutorial will be really long and I only want to focus on creating the header. So if you want to create something like this, I will tell you how you can do that, what I've done. I went to apple.com, I use Google Chrome, and then I have an application or an extension called Go Full Page. If I click on it, it will make a picture of the whole page. Really cool. I've used it a ton of times and I can save it like that as a PNG. And then using Photoshop, I slice it into parts, and then I could upload it on my website, and using Elementor, I could place it below each other. So I have a little bit of a same website as Apple has. The same I did with the favicon. I use another extension called SVG Grabber. If I click on it, I can grab all the SVGs on that website. So normally I don't share this, but this is for free in this tutorial. So I use that, the same with the logo. So let me show you how I can make this look exactly the same or almost the same as the website from apple.com. What I will do, I will go to the customizer of the Bloxy theme. Really simple. I hover over here, I click on the three dots, and I will select my logo, which is from Apple. Select it. Then I get rid of the title text. Then I want to go to the three dots of the menu. I want to go to design, get rid of the boldness. I go to medium, and I want to get rid of the capitals like that. Then I want to choose a color. So I go to design, font color. I click on initial and I say hashtag D9, D9, and D9. Okay. Now I want to go to the main row. I want to make it 40 pixels, which is really small, but then the logo is too big. So I click on the logo over here on the three dots, and I change the logo height to 16. Okay, then I also go to the search icon, because over here we also have a search icon. And again, I go to design and I make the color hashtag D9, D9, and D9. I copy the code because maybe I want to use it more often. Okay, now I want to go back, and I want to go back here at the header. I want to click on the second tab, headers. I want to click on the global header, and I want to turn on sticky functionality so it can stick with us if we scroll down. And I scroll down over here at the left, and I want to create a transparent functionality. Yes. So now when I scroll down, it looks like this. Now it's dark, and when I scroll down, it becomes light. So what I will do, I will hover over here, the main row, and at the header, click on it. Then I go to design, and there are three areas over here: default state, transparent state, and the sticky state. For all those background colors, I click over here and I bring them totally to the left. So I make them transparent, all three of them. So if I scroll or not, it's still transparent. So if I click on publish and I close it, this is the Apple website. I scroll down, it looks like that. Here is our website. And what you see, this looks a bit weird. Totally from the left to the right. That's not the case with Apple. So in order to fix that, I go to the customizer again. I go to the main row. I want to bring the menu to the center. I want to drag the logo to the center. And I want to have the search area at the center. That's one option of what I can do. I can also go back, and I can go back into general layout. I can make it a bit smaller. Let's say 1140. Publish, close it. And now it looks more the same. If I want to make it wider, I can do that. I go to the customizer again. Then I go to header again, to the main row. And then I click on the menu one. I scroll down, and over here I click on stretch the menu. So everything will be stretched to the width of the website. So now it looks like this. And I see my website is wider than the one from Apple. So I go back to the customizer. I go to the general area layout and I bring it back to 980. Publish. It's not about being pixel perfect as the website, because the whole idea is to create a blurry background like this. Because if you scroll down over here, you see it in the background, really cool. So in order to create that, I go to ferdy.com. Then I search over here for Bloxy, hit enter. And then I have a code for you. If you go to Bloxy theme tutorial, I click on it, I scroll down, and then over here, create a blurry backdrop CSS code. So this code, I'm not into CSS, but what I've done, I scroll down, I did a right mouse click, inspect. I use Google Chrome for that. And then over here, I saw this one, data header. And I found out if I change the color over here, everything is applied. So where did I get this beautiful code from? Well, you can go to CSS.Gloss, and here I can create anything to make the background blurry. So I can change the transparency, I can change the color, change the blurriness, the outline, I don't want the outline, and then I can copy this. But I was like, if you want to have a better code already from the start, then you can use this one. So I copy this one. So it's up to you. You can also play around with this one. Then I go to the customizer, and all the way down at the Bloxy theme, there's additional CSS. I can paste it and look at this. Now when I scroll down here, it becomes blue. Like that. Just as apple.com. So you can try to mimic this. If I see this, I think mine is a bit more visible. So I should make mine darker. If I want to do that, I go to the customizer, scroll down all the way, additional CSS, and then I go to that point. And then over here, there's the background, which is 50-50-50, which is dark gray. But here's the transparency. If I make this 1, it's opaque. You cannot see through it. So if I would say 0.8, it would make it harder to see through it. And I think that's the case with apple.com. And it seems to be darker. So I can change this from 50 to 0, 0, and 0. Now you almost cannot see it. So then I can bring this lower, make this lower again. And that way you can go for the end result you have in mind. I think this one is great. So I scroll down a bit further. I go to the blue area. Let's go to this one, or let's see, let's go to these colors over here, to these colors. Did I forget something? Oh, they changed the website. Oh, it's not there anymore. Maybe if I go to MacBook. Yes. No, it's not sticking with us. Man, everything is going south. You know what? We'll go to another place. Over here. Does it look the same? If so, then you have the result in mind. One other thing, you can change the blurriness. If I would say 10 and also 10 over here, it will be less blurry. So if I would say 3 and 3, it's less blurry. So that's how you can work with this. I bring it back to, what was it, 40? I think 30. It's also working for the tablet version. Of course, I need to change those colors. Design. Hashtag D9, D9, D9. And it's working for the phone. So when you scroll down, you can see through it. You can also turn it off if you don't want to use a sticky area. So I go to the main row, or I go back and I go to headers, global header, and then the sticky functionality, I can say I don't want to use it on tablets. Then it will stay on top. So that's how you create a backdrop like the one from apple.com. And I hope you liked this tutorial. If you do, please like the video and feel free to subscribe for more upcoming tutorials about how to make websites and make money with your websites. See you next time. Bye bye.